Hi, my name is Rosenica. Welcome to my casual YouTube channel. I'm making this video specifically for people who've listened to the Chatty Broads podcast because it is ending, and I just wanted to make a little love letter type video to Jess, Ambrose, and Bekah Martinez, or anybody who's listened to them in the past. Chatty Broads was my #1 Spotify most listened to podcast of this year, and they just have meant so much to me. So I wanted to make this little video directed at them. There's the smallest chance any of them will see this, but I just wanted to throw it out there and see if it's even caught, because, you know, why not? Okay, welcome to my kitchen where there are only 2 colors, brown and cream. Don't know why I tried to reflect my environment on me, which is also a reflection of my relationship, which is crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, welcome to my casual YouTube channel. I talk about anything casual or monumental related to life. And today I wanted to talk about something that only people who listened to Chatty Broads will get, which is probably like nobody who's gonna watch this, which is fine because I'm not making this for a multitude of people. I'm making this in the hope that Bekah Martinez or Jess Ambrose will be listening to this. Please. I feel like they're the type of people that would watch a video that was directed at them, but I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to talk about my love of Chatty Broads because in one of the episodes they talked about how they would be like reading Instagram DMs about what Chatty Broads has meant to them. And I don't have Instagram anymore. I deleted it because I was just wasting my life on it. I just was not doing anything productive. And I wasn't very fulfilled over there, so I just decided to delete it. But I still wanted to express my love of Chatty Broads and what it means to me. And I figured if I just label this, there's like a slight chance that they might see it. And you know, like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Scott or Wayne Gretzky, who even knows? Like, seriously, who knows? Anyway, to Bekah Martinez and Jess Ambrose, I'm gonna try to put into words how much the podcast has meant to me, but it's very hard to describe because this podcast has meant so much to me and somebody who I used to work with, because it really bonded our relationship. So back when I was a caregiver, I started off caregiving at the beginning of at the beginning of last year. So I started caregiving at last year. And I had a bunch of clients who you get very close to because you see the most intimate parts of their lives. And being a caregiver has a lot, it's a lot emotionally on you to take. So you get close to your clients, you care for your clients. One of my clients, I love her. I would do anything for her. If she called me today and was like, I need your kidney, I would give her my kidney. Basically, she's the one who I watched The Bachelor with. For like 2 or 3 seasons. Every single time I would go to her house for her shift, I would do my regular work, and then we would watch Chatty Broads and eat Chick-fil-A together. Or watch Chatty Broads. We'd watch The Bachelor and then listen to Chatty Broads directly after The Bachelor. And it was like such a beautiful, I think it was either like a Friday or Saturday routine. I had shifts with her on Friday and Saturday. But either way, we would always be watching The Bachelor, listening to Chatty Broads. And it just made me so happy that she felt comfortable enough to share her interests with me. Because The Bachelor is just something I watched before she even brought up to me. But she introduced me to the whole, like, podcast Bachelor recap idea. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So every time we would turn on Chatty Broads, we would discuss along with them. She has multiple, or the client that I had, I'm trying not to give away too much because HIPAA, but at the same time, I don't work as a caregiver anymore. So does HIPAA even yes, it does. The client that I had multiple sclerosis, and the type of the type of multiple sclerosis, MS she had, made it really hard for her to communicate. So listening to Chatty Broads after watching The Bachelor, in a way, kind of fueled our conversation about it, so that she didn't have to describe how she felt about it. She could kind of just like affirm what she felt by by Jess and Bekah for like telling us what they thought about it. And then also we listened to other episodes that weren't just about The Bachelor. We would listen also to Chatty Bros, which I was at first against because like I'm not a bro-y person. I'm very much artistic, like in tune with myself. Like if I don't have to listen to a man, I don't want to. But she turned me on to them and I really liked them too. Every time she would put on Chatty Broads, the shift would be long, but not long enough for me to listen to it, the whole thing through, the both of us. So I would listen to it after work in my car when I was going home, and then like as I was walking up to my college dorm. And it just felt like I had a community in some way. And so then from listening to Chatty Broads, I just felt a lot less alone. In my senior year of college, I lost my best friend. Not physically, he's alive. He's just not in my life. I lost my best friend. I felt like people at I wasn't clicking with people at my college. I just felt very isolated from everybody. But when listening to Chatty Broads, I kind of realized like, oh, I don't have to be so alone and so isolated all the time because I have a podcast to listen to. And that can just add some joy to my day, as sad as it sounds, you know? So Chatty Broads has changed my life in the way that every time Friday or Saturday we'd watch The Bachelor, we'd listen to Chatty Broads, I got closer to my client, I felt less alone, I grew to now love Jess. Jess, I'm so excited to listen to your podcast with Evan. Evan is so funny and you guys are like such a great dynamic duo. And I just can't wait to now get to know Jess in a much more, in a deeper way, you know? Jess, if you're ever scared that people won't listen to you and Evan, I know you know people will be listening, but like I'm guessing that there is also kind of the fear of like, now that I have this new podcast that's solo, what if Bekah's fans or supporters don't come along? Just know, I started off as a Bekah fan. Still, I'm always going to be a Bekah fan. It's hard to keep up because I don't have Instagram. But I'm excited for you specifically because the things that you would say about certain topics, even just by speaking on certain things related to like race in The Bachelor, the empathy and space you make for people is so appreciated. You don't even know. It could make me cry. I love Jess. I love Bekah. I will always support. I'm a Chatty Broad forever. But the reason why I'm a Chatty Broads fan is because of the client that I had when I was caregiving. And I am devastated that Chatty Broads is ending because it's brought me so much happiness and so much joy. And I cried along with the Chatty Broads at the very end, but I am just so excited that a podcast will be forming out of this podcast ending. And it's just so beautiful because it just reminds me that with every ending is a new beginning, and I'm so excited for it. There is such a small chance that Jess or Bekah will see this, but I'd rather just take that chance and put this out there. If nobody sees this, oh well, I just expressed myself, and I love that. But yeah, every ending has a new beginning, and I appreciate that so much. And yeah, I can't wait to listen to the new podcast. If you're a Chatty Broads listener, let's be excited together. Like, I'm excited for this. If you want to just find some entertainment, I'm just a normal girl who like films whatever the heck she's interested in. I need to end this. I was gonna say chat soon, but that feels like I could get copyright striked. Chat soon. Every ending is a new beginning, and I'm excited for that.